What's up, everybody? My name is Dana Harris with Young Gurus Math Tutoring, and I'm back again to drop some more math jewels. Yes, sir. Nah. This video, I want to show you how to multiply binomials. Now, I realized that I started doing videos on factoring a while back, posted those videos to my YouTube channel, and I was like, hold up, wait. Usually you have to multiply the binomials and then factor, but it doesn't matter because they're actually opposites. So let's go ahead and get right into that. I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. Example 1, we have a binomial 5m minus 2, and I want to multiply that by m plus tree. Now, the FOIL method is the method that I always use. There are several different methods. I'm going to show you two different methods. FOIL looks like this. FOIL, F-O-I, and L. And each of those, FOIL stands for first, which means I'm going to take the first term in each parenthesis. So 5m times m. Here I'm going to take the outside or outer. So I'm going to take 5m times 3 or 5m times tree. All right, inner. I'm going to take negative 2 times m. And then I'm going to take the last. That's what the L stands for. So it's the last term in parentheses. So it's negative 2 times positive tree. And then all I'm going to do here is just do the multiplication. 5m times m is 5m squared. 5m times tree is 15m. Negative 2m. And negative 2 times tree is negative 6. I combine all these together. And when I combine them together, I actually get, let's go to the bottom. When I combine them together, I get, let's see what color is going to show up. 5m squared plus 15m minus 2m minus 6. Notice those two middle terms are like terms. So I'm just going to combine them to get 5m squared. 15m minus 2m is 13m. And then minus 6. All right. Okay, that's the FOIL method. Remember, FOIL, first, outer, inner, and last. Let's do another example type. Okay. Once again, I like you to have multiple ways of solving the same problem. I think that when a student has a variety of ways to pick from, a variety of methods to pick from, it just works out better for them because they have choice. I remember when I was coming through school, we really didn't have choice. They said, this is how you do it, and that's how you did it. So I encourage parents, if your student is doing work and they're saying that a teacher is not accepting their work, then that's an issue. Example 2. If they're not accepting their method, then I think that's a problem. But that's another talk. 9z plus 4 times 5z minus tree. All right. So this time I'm going to show you double distribution. So we can actually take the term from the first one and distribute it to the second one. Let me get my marker. So let's take the 9z. I can say 9z, and I can multiply that by the second 5. Oh, whoa, that's wrong. 5z minus tree. And then I'll bring down the second one, plus 4. So watch this. Double distribution, plus 4. And I'm going to distribute that to the second one as well. 5z minus tree. All right, so I'm going to do distributive property here, distributive property there, and then combine like terms. So what that looks like is 9z times 5z plus 9z times negative tree plus 4 times 5z, let's make sure that's a z, plus 4 times negative tree. All right, 9 times 5 is 45, z to the second power. All right, 9 times negative tree is negative 27, z plus 4 times 5 is 20. Keep the z. 4 times negative tree is negative 12. We have two like terms. We must combine them just like we saw in the FOIL method. We have those two middle terms that are like terms. Negative 27 plus 20 is negative 7. Keep my z and then minus 12. All right, so slightly different method. What method works for you? Please use that method. Okay, let's do two more. And these ones, now that we know the method, I'm going to show you a slightly different method that maybe if you're a little more advanced, you're used to doing this stuff, then this method might work for you. I'm pretty much just going to multiply them like I know. It's getting yucky up here, so that means I need to spray. All right. Let's see. The next example tree, I have 4w plus 13 times w times, let's see, w plus 2. All right, so let's do FOIL. So first, 4w times w outside, so plus 4w times 2 inside, plus 13 times w, and then last, plus 13 times deuce, 4w squared. 4w times 2 is plus 8w. 13 times w is just 13w plus 26. The two middle terms are like terms. 4w squared plus 21w plus 26. And that will be your answer. Same thing, FOIL method once again. I just did it a little different. Some people draw like the smiley face up there. It kind of makes a face, but I don't draw the happy face anymore. I think that's more for like the graphical stuff, worksheets, all that fancy stuff. All right, one more example and we will be done on multiplying binomials. This is very, very important because if you can get this, then factoring comes a little simpler. Okay? And some people, when they hear that term factoring, they start cringing. That's almost like fractions. 8c minus 1 times 6c minus 7. Okay? And same thing here. I'll do distribution. So I'm going to take 8c and distribute that to 6c minus 7 minus 1. 6c minus 7. Notice I put minus 1 because that's a minus term. So 8c times 6c plus 8c times negative 7 minus 1 times 6c minus 1 times negative 7. Okay? 8 times 6 is 48. C squared. 8 times negative 7 is minus 56c minus 6c, and then negative times a negative is plus 7. We see those two like terms in the middle, so we have 48c squared minus 62c plus 7. That would be our final answer. So you can use the FOIL method or you can use double distribution. There are other methods out there. These are the two most common methods. These are the two methods that I typically teach my students. Remember, Young Gurus Math Tutoring. I got the solution to your math problems. Do me a favor, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share this video with someone. Instagram, Young Gurus _ Math Tutoring. Facebook, Young Gurus Math Tutoring. Check me out. Please subscribe, follow. Thank you so much for watching.